touchdown. They'll go for it here on 4th and short. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's complete to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to try to get it himself. There he goes. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Trojans want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Moore. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all of the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Got his man downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. They got it, it's blocked.
Let's go.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today.
Dang.
And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Dan, I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And how about that defense in the backfield? Nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball
Oh,
is
yeah.
loose down the left
Oh,
side.
yeah.
Defense picks
Oh,
it
yeah.
up.
Oh, yeah.
Touchdown,
Oh, yeah.
The
Kentucky
defense putting
special,
points
baby.
on the board.
And how about this defense making plays? Not only do you force the fumble, the awareness to scoop it up. Understand the difference between trying to jump on it, but pick it up and make a play. They make a play. And this offense, they have not put together a lot of scoring drives, and now they give up points on the other end. They got to get it together.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And the Trojans headed quickly to the line. That type of big play can even make Traveler perk up and take notice.
And, man, when I think about USC and just their pass, I just think about explosive. Explosive playmakers, making explosive plays down the field, finding those big wide receivers, making big plays.
This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, USC!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Longhorns line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A low-line drive and not his best work. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Alexander. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. A strike downfield. Gets away from one. Finds some space.
How do we break those tackles, bro?
Running
You're
wide,
kidding me.
field.
How do we break those
Touchdown,
tackles?
Southern
You're
Cal.
kidding right now.
He got a step and just dusted the field.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Leaves it with the running back. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. He just broke the century mark, 100 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. Finding an escape route. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Manning. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll move the wide receiver. Handoff from the gun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Ooh, pass
they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Longhorns decide to punt it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get an...
Turning it on! They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Using his legs, it's Jordan. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop.
Let's go.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Trojans send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. Slips through the line. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the Texas offense. They've got the screen set up. Fighting off the defender. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Catch in the middle. It's strong. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains.
The receiver on the in route there, and how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Here's a big drive for this defense who will try to get a stop with just a few minutes left. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now what they had in mind to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. Touchdown Trojans! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now. I said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there and get me one more.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Creates a little space. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the air, it's Manning. Right on the money. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation in your own end, you got to find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out on the field to get back in this game.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Time with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. With the catch, it's strong. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. To the ground to try to move the chains. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the fourth. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass, it's Mayava. This time on target. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to run for it. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
So here comes our first play of overtime. Fires to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that. 2nd down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you could tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing the 3rd down.
Powers forward. That's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! They strike first in overtime. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done, and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Unleashes one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. 1st and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. They want to throw it. out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Trojans. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. This is like that 2-foot putt. They still need to make it to force another overtime.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the 2nd OT. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Hayes. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
And the Trojans have moved it inside the 20. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jordan. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. On the move, it's Alexander. Touchdown, USC! Got it in to take the lead here in the 2nd OT.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
He'll do it himself.
Ah, you're kidding.
Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double OT.
You're kidding, bro. They were right there. I need defense.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Buys a little time. Breaks into the open. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. Wide receiver comes in motion. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. 1st and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. Looking for room. It's Baxter. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the 1st down, and really starting to play physical.
Trying to ball his way out. Touchdown, Texas! With that, now a 2-point conversion away from triple overtime. They've got to get it in on the 2-point try to force a 3rd overtime. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's involved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play. play, get the touchdown.
And now it's all two-point conversion attempts from here on out. To the air, it's Manning. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2. So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. Defense going to use a timeout here to make sure everyone is crystal clear on their assignment here in overtime. Now they'll have to respond with a 2 of their own. He'll set up to throw. He makes the grab for the 2 and ties the game.
And here we go again. Goodness gracious, another tie ball game, another overtime. These teams just going back and forth, answering the call over and over again.
David, I hope you don't have a flight you have to catch after this game, because we are going to be here a while. This is back and forth in overtime. Everybody's converting two-point plays.
Okay, all right, baby, come on. We can win this game.
Two-point try, and we are still tied. They got the stop, now to win it with a 2. He wants to throw it.
Let's go! Let's go! Get to the fucking bus, bro. Holy shit.
Games like that, every time you go into
Holy
the booth,
shit.
I'll watch those 2 teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off like there wasn't these 2 squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.